Persians came, took the Babylonians down. So then you see the vision of the leopard, which represented the Greeks. We don't got no history of that in the Bible. That's why they took this at. That's why I'm just catching you up to speed, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you've been reading, but it's a lot of in between that I'm trying to catch you up on. So now, when you do, I know you're going to continue to study, when you do go back and read, and then you'll be able to be like, go back and be like, okay, just like now, I don't expect you to be everything I say. Do like the church for real, go back and search what I was saying now and see if it's true. But everything we're saying,
instead of show yourself
right. But that's why I'm showing you out of the scriptures everything we saying.
So why y'all think they said get they did tell them to go out and to all the nations, and he said if they say baptize.
We just read it.
No, I'm just saying, but he said baptize them. You know if you tell them to baptize them. It's salvation.
But did you forget about what I just said? A lot of people was looking like the other nations at that time too, and a lot of the other nations was kind of trying to look like our people at the time too. Just like you had Herod. You know what nation Herod came from? King
Herod?
Yeah. What was Herod? He was an Edomite. But guess what? Yeah, Herod was an Edomite. But guess what? Some more history. You're gonna have to get this, bro. Once you get this,
I done read the part. When I found out about the part, I read it in one day. I read the whole thing in one day.
You try to do
I just was excited about it. I was just excited.
Now this is what I want you to go back and do. Go back and get the Maccabees. Read both of them. Take your time and read. You know, you can read at your own pace, but take your time and read it. Like I see it start off with, like in Daniel the 7th chapter, Daniel the 8th chapter, Daniel the 11th chapter. If our people don't got this, if you don't read the book of Maccabees, you won't understand. Like what I was saying, the abomination of desolation, when the king of the south, when the king of the north fight, all that already happened. That was during the time when Alexander, the Greek two top generals, were warring against each other, trying to fight over our Holy Land. See all that happened. The king of the south represented Ptolemy's bloodline, and you had the king of the north representing Seleucus' bloodline, with Seleucus ruled from Syria at first, and Antiochus had ruled Egypt. The Ptolemies had ruled Egypt, then he eventually ruled, that's another thing. See, during the time of these two generals of Ptolemy, you know about the Septuagint, right? The Septuagint. The Septuagint is the first time ever when the Bible was translated from the Hebrew into the Greek. And this happened during the times of the Maccabees. That's why it's so important for you to get this book and go back now and get the Maccabees, and you'll better understand. And when you get to the book of Acts, you'll understand the Gentiles, who they were, and the Greeks, who they were.
And also why when Yahweh died, they wrote above his crown, they wrote it in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. They wrote it in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. You understand that too?
Right, remember they wrote the King of the Jews, in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Why? Because our people had them languages had been forced upon them.
Yeah. Because I speak English today.
I see, like I said, during the time of Ptolemy, he tricked a lot of our people. He was ruling Egypt. He told them, look, y'all come move to Egypt with me. I'm gonna look. I ain't gonna force y'all to do nothing. Y'all keep y'all laws, statutes, and commandments, because they already knew. We the holy people. Wherever these people at, they gonna come to power. They country, but gonna come. The king, they gonna rule the earth. Because whoever took us in captivity, that country became the superpower. Right? Babylonians, the Egypt, everybody became superpower once they took us in the power. So Ptolemy, a lot of our people went to Egypt with Ptolemy. And there he told them, look, from next, a lot of them started speaking Greek. So then what he tell them, look, just translate y'all scriptures from the Hebrew to the Greek. And y'all ain't gotta go back to Jerusalem. We even had set up temples in Egypt that looked like the temple in Jerusalem. They had set up temples where they ain't had to go back. You see, all this was a plot on the Greeks, like he just read. Now you translating it from the Hebrew into another language. Now it ain't got the same force. Now you're losing the force of it, the power of the name, and the meaning. So that right, and that's how they got us. See, it's power in the true name. It's power. That's the key to the door. That's when the true knowledge is gonna open up. If you call on the true name, when your house shot, that's when you're gonna go to a whole nother level. It's power, and the name is here. According to Revelation 7, according to Revelation 14, the 144,000 gonna be sealed with the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son before we leave this captivity. Get that in 7 Kings. Cause we still on. I see I had asked you a question about this when he said go not in the way of the Samaritans. Because see, just like he said, just like in Matthew 10, he said don't go to them. But then in Matthew 28, when he leave, now he done built their faith up, he done taught them. Now he like, y'all can go to them now. Because I show y'all how to distinguish who is who. Because we was both of a dark-skinned nation, and then you had a lot of them Hamites started keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, so they was proclaiming to be our people. So that's why he was like, don't go get confused messing with them right now. Let me build y'all up. Then what he tell them too, got Matthew 28, but what he tell them in Acts 1, don't go nowhere until you receive that power gonna get on y'all. Then you go back. Right. Go ahead.
So what you think about these churches teaching be speaking in tongues and stuff?
Speaking in tongues just means speaking in another language.
But I'm saying, you believe they really be but they being still they being thinking in the church. It's hard to believe that they be tapped into the right spirit.
I have to tell you, don't speak in tongues unless you got it in person. And then all they do is the reason that they're Pentecost, the reason why they spoke in other tongues is because our people from all over. But it was our people coming back to Jerusalem, and they weren't speaking their language no more. They were speaking Greek, and Latin. But the Lord put their spirit on them so they could talk to them. And they were speaking in their language where they could understand.
I ain't lie, I got a run, man, but it was a pleasure meeting y'all. I see y'all here, man. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, every video on Saturday. Saturday around 4. We just changed it today. Yesterday was for May. So we came out today.
Oh yeah, y'all here on Sunday.
Huh?
I just thought about that y'all here. Usually y'all go on Saturday.
Yeah, it's on, but Saturday ain't the same.
It ain't?
Nah, see, we kept abiding with our days. We numbered our days. We wasn't Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all that named after Greek God.
So that's what I said.
Day one start, we kept over the days according to the moon.
So how do we know when we ain't gonna know until they come to say it right?
We go by the moon now. When the new moon come in, that's day one. Then you count 7 days from there, and it's 7 days.
Oh, so whenever the new moon comes, 7 days after the new moon is the 7th.
Yeah. First day gonna be the 7th. And then 7 days after.
Then ain't gonna be no 7th.
Yeah, right. 7 like that. Right. Because we always kept up with our days. Step on here, bro. We always kept up with our days. The word month named after the moon. So in Genesis 1 and 15, when it said these lights in the heavens gonna be for signs and days and seasons. Right, that's still sundown. So when there's a new moon, that's the first day of the month. That's how it's a new month. That's how we kept up with it. That's why you had the northern kingdom, had the Aztecs and all them. And they used to have a different temple where the sun hit, and they were studying it. That's how they made their calendar. The Mayans made their calendar. They were keeping up with time before the moon.
Sundown.
Yeah, that's what the sundown was all about. At a certain time of the year, when the different, like spring roll in, they sun would be at the same time. They know it. When they
tell you know it, what day it is.
Know it's spring. It's the official beginning of like.
I seen a documentary on the pyramid.
Yeah.
They still can do that to this day. They'll see how it lines up and how the light come over.
Right. It was our people though. See,
oh, you know, I think we built a pyramid there. So, hey. I got you. Come over here. Y'all boy be able to holler at y'all. It might be Mick. The other dog took that.
You got no sound.
Look, hey, brother, I got one more scripture for you. Get John 7:35. I'm gonna show you 2 types of Gentiles in the New Testament. Show you. 35. Like I was saying, bro, that's the reason why he told them to go to the Gentiles. Because we were scattered amongst them. You had a lot of people who look like a Gentile.
John chapter 7, verse 35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go?
Watch what he say though.
And we
Gentiles right there. He got to disperse among the natural Gentiles, but who he gonna teach? The Gentiles, which are to disperse them amongst them. Now, I'm gonna show you something.
Even if you look at like your Bible, if it had like a little concordance or something like that, it'll give you a definition of what it's trying to, what it's implying. It's even showing you that it's two different types of Gentiles when you look at it.
I'm gonna get that out of the I'm gonna read that out of the New Living Translation. That's one thing we do too. Even though we got people looking like the other nations, we're gonna test, we're gonna try their spirits and see. Like they can be an Israelite looking like another nation, just like with them. Them white people, you didn't hear me just say, you the Edomites and Esau. See, the first thing I asked, what you think about this?
See what they mind,
see,
their spirit is.
see what your spirit is, cause it ain't about your flesh. Cause you can look like one of them,
Sure.
but your spirit go back to us. So we test them like
But
that.
he represent the average Edomite.
Exactly.
No faith, don't believe the Bible like the Pharisees.
Exactly. Now, this is in the it's in the NLT. It said Judas was puzzled by this statement. Where is he planning to go? If they ask, is he thinking of leaving? But you see who is really talking about now? The Judite leaders. Because they was the ones always after them. The so-called leaders, they had sold out to the Romans.
Some Pharisees,
Right.
Sadducees.
And some of them were righteous. You know, you had Nicodemus, Joseph Arimathea, so some of them were righteous. But you had,
Arimathea, was he Israelite?
yeah. He was a secret disciple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to be like that back in them days, because that's why Nicodemus came to him by night.
They'd kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read those scriptures.
They got some more guys that be over there. They got some more guys that be over
Perfect goal.
I think so.
That's IUIC, man. Now, I'm gonna say this. Their leadership to keep their 501c3.
Okay.
Now I ain't saying that no sincere brothers amongst that flock. I ain't gonna do that. Our sincere brothers amongst them who comes from Israel. Their leadership took their paper. They try to say they got the right. They say the mark of the beast is Christianity. Stuff like that, right? So we that's why I say our Israel ain't no Israel.
And I just believe, man, it's going to always be confusion until the Messiah come back, till he come back and sit on the right.
But it's always gonna be. But somebody always gonna have the truth. Cause it was confusion during the time of the disciples. But the disciples had the truth, and the people who was the Jews who were trying to cause confusion and stuff, they ain't had the truth. So you're right. It's always gonna be
Said
confusion.
if it were possible, they could deceive the very elect.
Right, but the elect can't.
Exactly. See that?
They gonna say the 144,000, they gonna sing that, they gonna know the song. Can't nobody else learn the song but them. You know, the elect.
So now this the NIV in that same scripture. He said the Jews said one to another, whether this man intends to go, that we might find him. Will he go where our people live, scattered among the Greeks, and teach the Greeks? Right. So
Just swap the Greeks out with Gentiles.
right. And who are the Greeks? Now I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna get Acts 6 real quick. Right? See, all I'm trying to build you up is to showing you is more than one type of Gentile. Go ahead. Acts 6 and 1.
It's Acts chapter 6, verse 1. In those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring against the Grecians, against the Hebrews,
Right.
because their widows were neglected in the daily
You hear what
ministration.
they're saying? So that road were murmuring. They were complaining against the Grecians, against the Hebrews. So they seem like they're talking about two different people, right?
Yeah.
The Greeks and the Hebrews. Now watch this. In the NIV, it say in those days, when the number of disciples were increasing, the Hellenistic Jews among them complained against the Hebraic Jews because their widows were being overlooked in the daily distribution of food. So you feel me? So you had the Hellenistic Jews, which they was the Jews who were speaking Greek. Then you had the Hebraic Jews, they was the Jews speaking Hebrew. They knew they were Jews. See, so now you feel when Paul say there's no difference between Jew and Greek. You the Jew and the Greek. Matter of fact, you're gonna have to get the blue letter, man. See, you think I'm trying?
No, I don't. I agree that sometimes when it's talking about the Jews, Gentiles, it's talking about, still talking about us.
Okay.
But the only thing I'm saying is, like when he said, matter of fact, read the end, at the end of Mark or Luke?
Yeah, Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew, read the very end of that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Matthew what?
Because either like the very last.
Where you read Matthew 28 and 19.
Matthew chapter 28, verse 19. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
When he said all nations, he's talking about everybody, right? Yeah. They go to them, let them know about us, and they accept the all things.
But he told you right
I was just saying 4 corners of the earth.
But he told you right in Tobit 13:3, because we scattered amongst them. So that's why Peter letter after that, Peter was there. Who was the head of the church? Who he made the head of the church? Peter. You have shot. Remember we made Peter say you the rock. Upon you will I build my church.
Yeah,
so when the brother read in 1 Peter to the strangers scattered abroad, it's the same thing. What Yahushua was talking about. Then his brother, what did his brother say? Again, James. He started off with it. It's the brother of the Lord to save.
So I'm saying when he say go to all nations, baptize you, I'm saying what if they get baptized?
Huh?
What if they get baptized?
But he talking about our people that scattered amongst them. He just told them to go preach to all the other preach. Just like we do.
So what you saying that he told them to go to all nations, but he don't want to preach to all nations, he just want to preach to us.
You gonna preach? Yeah, exactly. But just like in today's time, I'm preaching just like
the hope of these people. That's the only thing I hate.
They not gonna be saved with us. They gonna go in it, when our kingdom comes. They gonna just like this. When our kingdom comes, they go. Matter of fact,
when our kingdom comes, their kingdom going down.
They gonna go into slavery.
I agree with that.
Right. They going into slavery.
I agree with that.
And it ain't gonna be no nice slavery like.
It's gonna be better than what it is now.
Exactly, because I believe the Most High wants you to. He got a guideline on the way you supposed to preach.
The only thing is, we not gonna rule them wicked.
Yeah,
exactly.
But guess what? We gonna be hard on them.
That don't mean not be hard. I get that.
Yeah.
You can be starving. It just you can't.
But we gonna be killing. We gonna be killing them and everything.
That's good. But look, the most I call for, I ain't against it.
Right.
But I just don't want to.
Get Jeremiah.
I just don't want to discourage somebody.
Jeremiah 30.
Let me before I go. I want you to know this. The reason that I've been so itchy on that is because I just don't want people out there, man, that might be of another nation, that really serving the Most High.
But if they are Israelite looking like the other nation. That's what I'm telling you. So that's why he told them to go and preach amongst them. That's why I'm breaking it down to you. You always try to.
So you said they become spiritual Israel?
No. They don't become spiritual Israel. Their spirit gonna really reveal who they are physically.
But
you can't become spiritual Israel.
But that sounds like you saying that if you from another nation, you can't believe and you can't be.
You ain't. The scriptures tell you.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna show you. We're gonna show you in the scripture.
If your mind go back to
we're gonna pick this up.
Hey, 5 minutes, man. I'm gonna show you in 5 minutes.
I'm starving.
I got a fruit for you. One fruit. I got apples. Hey, for real, we hit it. Hey, you eat this, you getting the real food back.
I know 5 minutes ain't gonna quick.
I know 5 minutes. 5 minutes we're gonna cut it. We're gonna do this quick. Go ahead, get Jeremiah 30. You know what I want? All nations go. All nations. What is it? 14?
No.
12, 14. Jeremiah 30.
Let's say 14.
Yeah, go ahead. Check this out, Mark. This other nation's fake. Store right there. Cause he gotta go. We're gonna do it quick.
But it ain't gonna be the one serving him though.
Jeremiah 30 and 14, man. That's right, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all people are changed, man.
Just start right there. He gotta go. What you gonna try to start?
There you go. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured,
right.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Right. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. Right. And all they that prey upon thee will like him they pray.
I say every nation took. We say what nation ever took part in our captivity? Every nation took part in. Yeah, they can try to act like they bleed now. You don't bleed.
Oh, I ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about nobody.
Cause just like you said, these other nations don't bleed, bro.
No.
The only person try to claim they believe in the Bible is the white man. But then you tell them the Lord, and the only reason he believe, because they really thought he looked like this. But when you show them the true color, then they don't believe. You ain't gonna see no Chinese man say he believe in it. If he do, he an Israelite looking like a Chinese man, bro.
Now that right there is interesting.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying what you just said right there is really that's interesting. Yeah. Because see, I just ain't gonna throw that. I ain't gonna throw what that word say. But what you saying is, if they is from another nation and they is a true believer, you saying that
they're Israelite. Only get Amos out.
That's interesting.
Get Amos 3.
That's interesting.
And then we're gonna get Psalms 149.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Amos chapter 3, verse 2. I'm sorry, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families on the earth. So therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So that's why we always come to captivity, while they do everything.
You know what that word known means? Talk, to teach, to understand. So they can't learn this. They can't learn this. The only time they're going to get to learn is when they go in that 1,000-year slavery.
But that's what I'm saying. That was our point. We're supposed to be a light to them.
Nah, it said when we kept the law, statutes, and commandments, they was going to fear us and we was going to have them.
They were supposed to look at us and see that we failed.
We was going to have them in slavery. Go ahead. Yeah, hey, hold on. Come back over here, bro. Go ahead. We ain't doing like that. We testing, man.
Said Psalm 149.
Yeah. Not bad, Psalm 149, 17.
Get Psalms.
Hold on. So, I'm in church, man. Wait, I'm in church. What you want? I'll call you when I get through, man. All right, man.
Me with Psalm 147.
Yeah,
Psalm 147, verse 18. He sent him out his word and melted them. He caused his wind to blow and the waters to flow. He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his words unto Jacob.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
No doubt about it.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He's not dealt so with any nation. Go ahead.
As for his judgments, they have not known them.
See, they don't know.
I know.
So that's still that. Now get on Hebrews 8. What you had something else?
But listen, here go my thing. This the thing though. I ain't disagreeing with that. You see, I knew exactly what he was saying. But this my thing though. When you look at Isaiah 56 important.
Hebrews 8.
It break down stuff. He said
you just holding on to one scripture.
No, because
you see how many scriptures we going to.
But I'm saying you can't do it though.
We not undoing nothing.
Okay, the only thing I'm saying is you gotta make sense. So if he tell you that don't let nobody from another nation say that you done separated me from my people.
You know why he said that though? No, I'm proof why he said that. Because during the time of the Greeks, right? During the time of Paul and them and the Greeks, right? When the Greeks Hellenized us, our people had Hellenized, and then you had just like when it said in John 7:35, they say, whether should he go to the Gentiles, to the dispersed amongst the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles. So you had the Jews who knew they were Jews, who ain't never fall away from their custom. They constantly spoke the Hebrew. They stayed in the land. They were looking at the Israelites who had been scattered throughout the province, who had started keeping the Greek customs, who started speaking the Greek language. They was looking at them as Gentiles. So that's what they was talking about. So Isaiah was prophesying about that time that was coming, because these are prophecies now. So Isaiah was like, them people, just like Peter called them a stranger, right? Yeah. Peter said to the strangers that scattered abroad. The same thing that the leaders of the Jews actually where he go. So he go to the dispersed. So it's the same thing what Peter was saying to the dispersed. This what was going on. That's why I say you got to get a full understanding of what had to happen. See, when the Greeks did the number to us, our nation was divided. Because you got the Maccabees, which the Maccabees was the line of the Levites that stood up and fought against them and won. So then you had three sects that come out of there. You had the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and you had the four sects. You had the Zealots, and then you had the Essenes. The Essenes, somebody who they don't like to speak of, but the Essenes lived in the mountains. That's where John the Baptist went and stayed with. That's where the Lord went and stayed with the Essenes. they broke off from the Pharisees because the Pharisees started to sell out to the Romans too. So we had different sects that came out of that whole Hellenistic period of the Greeks. That's why I said, in order to understand the New Testament, because all Isaiah and them was prophesying was, chill out, bro. All Isaiah and them was prophesying was, Isaiah was prophesying what was to come. Because even in the book of Hosea, the first chapter, when the Lord told Hosea to go marry the harlot, then he named his son and his daughter, what he said? I'm doing this because I'm finna turn my back on my people and they gonna become Gentiles. And then he's like, but in that same land where they said they are not my people, I'm gonna call them sons of the living God. So the Lord, even in the Hosea, the Lord prophesied that we was gonna become Gentiles. See, that was prophesied all the way in the Old Testament that we was gonna become Gentiles. So he said, let them not separate them, because that's what our people was trying to do. Even when we just read in the book of Acts, when he said you had the Grecian, the Hellenistic Jews were complaining against the Hebraic Jews because the Hebraic widows, they were showing them more, they were showing favoritism toward them because these the Hellenistic people, now they just coming back into the fold. So they were showing favoritism. So they can handle their scripture. He's like, let them not say that because Paul had to straighten Peter out there one time. Peter ain't want to sit amongst the Gentiles, which was our people. And Paul had to correct them on it.
Who was that was in that chariot that hopped out to get baptized? Who that was?
Talking about the eunuch, the Ethiopian eunuch?
That's what it was?
Yeah, when he was like, Philip, they told Philip, understanding what's thou while reading, he told him, how can I unless a man teach me?
That was, okay.
Yeah,
he was Ethiopian?
He was actually an Israelite that lived in the land of Ethiopia. See, by this time, because he came back reading the scriptures, bro. He for real. He came back. How many, yeah, everybody got their own God, like you said. They got that thing. Only the truth.
A lot of people gonna accept that. A lot of people gonna accept that.
They're gonna force it on them. When they say we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron, and when you look up that rod of iron, means a severe, rigorous rule. That's how we gonna rule them. Get Revelation 11 and 18. I'm gonna show him what's the man frame of the other nations when the Lord come back.
I understand that they got their own guys and they doing. I understand all that, but
we're gonna have to force them into it, bro.
I mean, all that I know is somebody that like things. There's a girl on YouTube. It's a white girl on YouTube right now, right?
She might be an Israelite, bro.
I mean, she might be. No,
but guess what? But this how you test it.
She teaching people. She teaching people that we don't say that we the Israelites, basically.
But see, the Lord do that just like with Balaam. Was it Balaam? Balaam,
the one that was trying to curse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Lord will make anybody do that. He control everybody. Just like when he put the spirit on Cyrus. But see, even when Cyrus deal with that, when Cyrus let us build our temple, know what Cyrus was doing, know what the Persians were doing, they were being slick because they knew the Grecians were coming. And see, they put us back in our temple to be a buffer zone to get to them between us and the Greeks. So they were being slick at the same time by doing it. Y'all go back and build y'all temple. But see, they made them, before we did that, the Persians made us do, vow that we wouldn't have the Greeks come fight them when they came. See, that's what the Persians did. See, that's why I say you gotta know the whole history of what was going on at the time. See, it was time for the Greek kingdom to come up. It was time for us to go back into the land. All that in Daniel had to be fulfilled. The abomination of desolation, all that had to be fulfilled. So all that was time for us to go back and do that, to be in our land when the Greeks come. So they can come see all that. The Lord control everything. He controls Cyrus. That don't mean Cyrus is Israelite, he love him, he gonna be accepted. No. You had my people in the captivity too. What the Lord said, he that touches you, touches the apple of my eye, right? Yeah, exactly. Didn't they touch us? Yeah. So they touched, that's just like they were poking the Lord in his eye. That's why I say, all our enemies gonna go into captivity.
That's what I'm saying. Think about what you're saying now, all our enemies, right?
Yeah.
But when I'm speaking, this is what I'm speaking to. I'm just speaking to people that might be in another nation that is serving the Most High.
We just covered
but you ain't. I want you to address that person.
I just said.
So
that's an Israelite. That's an Israelite.
But I'm saying he might not be in
Hebrews 8. Hebrews 8. So that's what I hear. We're gonna show you. So you saying the new? So
what you saying that nobody in the world can be saved, but that's just
the Israelites. Right? Let me ask you this. So